chill pill. Howdy. How you doing tonight? That's so cool. Gassing up. Yeah, a little high octane spindrift. Raspberry lime. Yep. There's a little something to wet the whistle. Better than La Croix. Ouais. Ouais, c'est meilleur. Le spindrift, c'est meilleur. J'aime les spindrift. How you doing, Miss Janet Snakehole? Hey, TikTok. We're streaming on TikTok, and we are streaming on YouTube as well. Looks like YouTube is waking up. Good morning, Nightbot. 699999999 says hi. We have a message held for review. Some trolling. We're not going to read that one out loud. Thank you very much. Not going to read that out loud. Miss Jane Snakehole, Miss Janet Snakehole, what do you mean? Wrong call. Good luck with that. Edison Andrade, like the live, sent a gift. Thank you very much, Edison. Is it your first time in the chat? So folks, we are streaming on YouTube and on TikTok. Joshua and Friend Gang says hello. Hello, hello, Joshua and Friend Gang. Dar J Cool Gamer says hi. Stella Palmer says, which one, brownies or a dog? Chill Pill on TikTok says, La Croix smells like it should taste. Hot take. I don't understand, Stella Palmer, your question about brownies and dogs. Diana Welsh says, H. Hi, Diana. 310 Manruth says, okay. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. 310 Manruth says, good night, America. Sergio Garcia says, I love your video. Thank you, Sergio. Dinah Welsh says, good morning, good morning, good morning. Nightbot says, bro. Ooh. How do you do? Maverick says, yo, Nate. You think you're safe out there in the pitch black darkness? Why don't you look behind you? See those eyes? David says, hi. Yeah, I feel safe. Safe. Jen Kimball in the house. How you doing, Jen? I think I got to see some of your videos. You rescue cats. You're a cat mom. And that's awesome. I love cats. I am a cat dad. I have my own little mini sanctuary of cats here. Diana Welsh says, are you in your backyard? No, I'm in my front yard, and we're gonna go for a walk here in just a second, but I want to finish this spindrift because I don't want to carry it with me. Not pink, it's La Daddy's on TikTok says, handsome feller. Assuming you are referring to me, thank you very much. Chris says, hi, Daddy, on TikTok. Hi, Chris. Jen Kimball on TikTok says, tired again, haha, cats are great. I am glad you like cats. Me too. Cats are great, I agree. Maverick on YouTube is trying to scare us. It says, I'm serious, look at those two eyes behind your left shoulder. David says, are you Sigma? Maverick says, there it is again. Chris says, nobody cares, Jen. Chris, let's keep it cool, man. Be cool. We care about Jen. We care about our people here. Let's be kind in the chat. Dinah Welsh on YouTube says, Maverick, stop, you're scaring me. Maverick says, two eyeballs. David, haha, sorry. Maverick, who else sees them? David says, me. Cool. Me, same. Cool. Right on, David. Chris, can you be nice? Will you be nice? Jen, I care. I care about you being tired. I care about you loving cats. I think you do some amazing work. Folks, check out Jen's channel, her TikTok profile. She's pretty handy, doing cool stuff. It was fun to watch. I spend way too much time on your page. David on YouTube says, I hope you're doing okay. Have a great night. Thank you, David. Thanks for dropping in and contributing to the chat. Diana Welsh on YouTube says, I don't swing. Never mind. I just saw like a gray figure just passed by him. Oddball on YouTube says, hi. Maverick says, there it is again. Jen Kimball says, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Smiley face. My pleasure. Jen says, I need to get more videos going. I need more time. Tell me about it. You and me both. Dave Rabe on TikTok says, I only believe what tarot card readers tell me to believe. Maverick says, there it is again. Diana Welsh is crying. Maverick, play nice. Stop scaring Diana. Maverick says, behind your left shoulder, bro. Bend over on YouTube says, Maverick, that might be lights. Oddball on YouTube says, bro, Maverick, you need to stop, bro. Also, he is safe. Yes. All right. So Maverick is seeing things, which is cool. Well, that's too bad. All right. We got trolls. We got trolls so early in the chat. Yep, that might have been loud. Sorry about the loudness, y'all. I had to screenshot this terrible. What does this say? Yeah, we done. We done with ya. What up? Are we done with you? All right, so folks, just so you know, we ended up blocking that one, that Christian person saying terrible things. I want it out of my chat, but I don't know if I can get rid of it. You can report it. Maverick says they blinked. Hate speech. There you go. Bye-bye. Oh, it's still there. I reported hate speech and they leave the comment in the chat. All right. Well, let's just have good comments to eradicate that one being in front of your face. And thank you for your patience. Chill Pill says, thank you, good riddance. Indeed, good riddance indeed. And somehow YouTube's got the spooky stuff going on tonight. They are just like, they blinked. Diana says, oh yeah, they're lights. Oddball says, oh wait. Bendover says, or the Oogie Boogie Man. Or the Oogie Boogie Man. Diana says, look behind you. Maverick says, bruh. Oddball says, I see something that looks like eyes, but trust you are safe. Diana Welsh says, I see it too. Maverick, just be safe out there, Nate. Diana, the light is probably just straight lights. Oddball says, wait, can you just look to prove him wrong? Yeah, you're right. I mean, I blocked the person. Maybe if I mute the account, will it go away? Ah, it went away. So, blocking them and then reporting the comment as hate speech didn't remove it, but muting the account did. So, the more you know. Anywho, Oddballs retracting messages over here on YouTube. You're trying to sneak it by me, aren't you? Aren't you? Diana Welsh says, did y'all see red? Maverick says, yeah, red flash behind you. Bro, a bunch of scary stuff is happening behind you. Diana says, by the way, I see spirits. Cool. Well, give them my best. So thanks for being here, enduring all of that. That was a wild start. We had some trolling on both channels to kick it off. And that's cool. You know, the dust settles over here. Yeah. Chill Pill is not seeing anything. You guys, Chill Pill on TikTok is not seeing anything. So, Diana Welsh says it's 1:25 right now. Maverick said this man would not last 1 minute in a horror movie. I've lasted several minutes in a horror movie before. Thank you very much. Several minutes. A couple horror movies. So, all right. Folks, we are over 5,000 steps. The goal of this chat, this walk, this live stream is to wrap up the goal, to knock it out of the park of 10,000 steps. So we're gonna get on with it, and I've finished my spin drift. We've gotten rid of the hate speech, so let's take a walk, shall we? Any questions? Good. And we carry on. In spite of adversity at all. Some comments were filtered. Cool. Yes, I did it myself. TikTok is telling me that I filtered comments. Thank you. Chill Pill on TikTok says, thanks for being my body double while I do housework. Oh, it's... Why are your comments filtered? Oh no. Yes, please approve Chill Pill and Jen's comments. You're welcome, Chill Pill. Jen Kimball says, now if we do see something behind you, you won't believe anyone. Well, I am practicing situational awareness, so TikTok doesn't like us. I think it's just being overly cautious because I reported somebody already. That's fine. I like how YouTube does it, holds the message for review, and then you can just approve or deny. But they got through. They got through because they used funky script. Whatever. Good riddance is right. Chill Pill. Here we go. Diana says, bro, I want to see the comedy Christmas movie, and I screamed, hyperventilated, and cried. I'm gonna subscribe to you. Oh, thank you. Well, when you do, let me know. I will do some push-ups for you. Shady Bite on YouTube says, did you know that if you take a piece of paper and then actually write your personal information on it and then go into businesses, and if you show up when they tell you, they will give you money? What? You've known this for how long? You're keeping it from me. Shady Bite is gonna be a financial influencer. Jen Kimball says, is your YouTube channel name the same as here? Yes, it is. I am Nathaniel J. Burns on all platforms. I have more videos on YouTube, prioritizing YouTube. But go live on TikTok and YouTube. Got some friends over on TikTok, so can't abandon it. Can't abandon it too much. All right, Jen, we'll see you there. Diana says, I'm so tired, but I don't want to go to sleep. I understand. Diana says, I already did and meant to say, call me Chris is movie. Rosa Melvin on YouTube, welcome, asks, so what are you about? I'm about that life. I'm about that walking life. I'm about that waking life. We're out here getting 10,000 steps. We've already walked over 5,000 for the day. And so this walk, this live stream is to make sure we get them all, like Pokemon. Diana Welsh says, have you ever seen Brave on Disney? No, I have not. I have not. Witch Binch joined on TikTok. How you doing, Winch? Jen Kimball in the house. What's up, Jen? Now I am following you here too. All right. Well, we'll have to bust out some push-ups for you. Get a lap in on these walks, on this, on these steps, and then I'll handle that. Thank you very much for the subscription. Oh, the tree is growing. It wasn't attacking me a couple days ago. Now it's all in my face. Diana